Yo, what's good in the hood? It's your boy Mr. Wonka7, back again with another episode of Romantic Saga 3. This is actually my third time trying to do a new episode in the span of several days, actually. But again, it is really difficult to find a quest in this game when the game deems you too weak to start a quest. There's a lot of quests in this game that I really want to get cracking on, but again, I'm weak as shit. That's just the way it is. When this game thinks you're a pussy, it's not gonna it's not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, really. Okay. We'll be talking to that family in a few, actually. That sounds like a potential quest right there. First, let me see my characters. Okay, got a lot of good characters, got a lot of whack characters. And you know which ones are which by now. Hold up, Sarah doesn't even have health in the 200s yet? That's crazy. Okay. Guys, this is the smartest child NPC I've ever seen. Watch. That one little text box. Most informative thing I've ever seen from a child NPC. Sorry, Zweig is the best city. Nigga. In my previous run of this game, I did actually try to do an episode going there. This guy changes his mind really quickly. All we had to do was say Ken still hasn't given up, and this guy goes from being adamantly against going back to his previous job, and now he's all about that shit. By the way, you can remove Nora from your party right now and have her working on that shit. But I don't know what to make them work or how to actually what to actually like give them. Let's see, partisan, master sword. This will be quick. Actually, I found out you can actually pause recordings with this. If I ever need to make a really long recording, I'll know better next time. I could easily pause the screen recording, but Mac users are jackasses. We don't inform ourselves of these things. We go to macrumors.com and we air out our confusion of the week, and nothing ever gets better, by the way. Okay. Google.com. I've been looking up some freaky shit. Man, Sink Saga 3. Alright. It should take me to the RPG shrines bullshit. Okay. Well, I was right, of course, as usual. I'm right. Or I'm speaking out my ass and accidentally being right or wrong. So there's the partisan, the bastard sword. And those are the weapons we can make. Can use sword waza. So Bastard Sword is 1 point weaker than the two-handed sword, but it can use sword waza. So, that sounds really nice. What about the partisan? That sounds like a spear. And lo and behold, it actually is a spear. And it comes with its own tech, so you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make the partisan. Let's begin the research. Partisan is currently being made. This may surprise you, but I'm actually going to remove Nora from my party so that she can help them out. This may be a level grind episode, but if it's going to be a level grind episode, then I'm going to show you how I level grind. And if it's, because I know a lot of people have actually done Let's Play of this. Well, there's one person I know who's made a video Let's Play of this. I'm sure he has his own way of grinding his characters, making them powerful as shit. But let me show you my way. And if it sucks, you can tell me, but you probably won't. I feel like sneezing. So there's swag or swag, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Obviously, it's not called swag. There's this nigga Woody. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to... Oh no, this isn't a fucking bar. What the hell am I doing, man? I'm stoned. For the record, I'm actually sober. I'm not under any drug influence, but I do come across as stoned, you gotta admit. My thinking is halted. It's a little disjointed. I wouldn't say disjointed. Disjointed implies I'm schizophrenic or some kind of psychotic person. Seeing things that aren't there, hearing things that aren't there, making things that are quite delusional. That's not the case. I have a firm grasp on reality, more or less. Okay, leave friends. I'm going to leave behind Nora. Alright, go back to the workshop. And I think I'm going to leave someone else behind. Do 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 do. Nah, I'm not going to leave anyone else behind. So if you remember this guy, Woody, let's go together. I think we can repeat the ice quest. Oh no, I don't think we can. Well, our stats at least somewhat decent. He has more strength than anyone else in this party, actually. I'm genuinely impressed. Yo. Why are my, like, headphones making that crisp-ass noise? It's quite bothersome. They may be burning out. Let me twist it a little. That doesn't help. Whatever. I'm a grown-ass nigga. I don't gotta worry about this shit. So he's the strongest guy by 1 point over our powerhouses Charles, Ellen, Ellen's actually kind of powerful, knowing how we don't use her. Fuck it. I'm not regretting the fact that I removed Nora from my party because I know where she's at right now. I know where she's at is actually really helpful for the future. If the partisan is a really good spear, then I know some of my spear users are really going to benefit from having it. Especially if I bring Thomas back to the party, which I most definitely will. I should actually show you this, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's go to Lance. Alright. Okay, let's talk about the Abyss Gate. This is a square game. We know exposition will overstay its welcome. Wait, there's still construction going on? Alright, it's 4:12 p.m., of course. They're just hammering shit down at this point. No complex machinery. That knocking is making me feel really uncomfortable. It is a fact that the Abyss Gate will be open when the Death Eclipse approaches. And this guy will only wake up if you want to talk about the Abyss Gate. He goes right back to bed after this. And after we have that, we can talk about some more shit. Alright. Multi-tech. That's a very important line of dialogue. If she says that it's near, then that means that you did the right thing in the lake quest with that fish boss, the ice lake quest. And that would mean you'd have a new quest, but I think we fucked up on that quest. I don't know, I think you could probably repeat it. I have no idea, but if I did fuck up for good, that's too bad because that quest that we had the opportunity to get was really badass and I would have wanted to participate in it. But if it wasn't meant to be, or to be more honest, let's remove fate from the equation. If I fucked up, then so be it. It ain't nothing but a thing, really. And for those of you who don't speak Ebonics or Hood language, what I mean when I say it ain't nothing but a thing is whatever happens, happens. Just let it be. And that's my like Hood translation. I don't want to talk to that asshole. Alright, so let's start level grinding. Or stack grinding, actually. Because there are no levels in this game. By the way, This marks the first JRPG I've played on here that has no leveling system. Ooh, quite ominous. But in actuality, it don't matter. At this place, it's great for level grinding. I think we may be using, like, excessive techniques. Damn. Well, then again, this area is full of a lot of weaklings, so I shouldn't be too surprised. I shouldn't be surprised at all, period. We will be fighting a gate boss eventually here. But for now, we'll be grinding. This is a grinding episode. Unless my stats turn on point all of a sudden out of the blue. Speaking of which, in a previous recording attempt, I actually did try to grind in this area, and the enemies didn't seem to hit as hard as they do now. I am genuinely surprised by that. It's a good thing that Saga doesn't really... In Saga games, you come back in full health after every battle, which I think is awesome. Okay, now we got a curved sword. I do want to give that to someone eventually. Speaking of which, tech. You know in Pokemon games where you have to give up one move, or the Shin Megami Tensei games? This game operates under the same rules. Confuse enemy by hypnosis. Stop enemy by hypnosis. Yeah, I'm removing... Wait, no. Okay. If we're ever fighting a frog, I'll keep that. So now he has more room for new tech abilities, which I know he needs them. He has a lot of tech attacks, and a lot of them are running thin on quality. Hopefully I didn't remove something that was actually good. Nope, I don't have any regrets right now. Let me use this secondary weapon, since we're not fighting a boss right now. Heretic sword. That sounds badass. That sounds kind of edgy. Hey, don't hit my, like, fluffy characters. That's fucked up. It's not cool, man. Thought you was my nigga, my nigga. No, I don't want to fight them. Remember, guys, you're never in too deep with these dungeons. There's always a way out. Especially since you can just keep pressing the control button, which would probably be your Y or X button. If you're playing this on a Super Nintendo, which I doubt, but you know, with respects to whatever you're using to play this game, it'd be the Y or X. It wouldn't be the shoulder buttons. I was kind of nervous about playing this game again earlier this morning, like 3 a.m. Because I know it has been a while. I wasn't sure if I was going to commit. There are a couple of other games I've been thinking of playing in the future, which wouldn't be now because I can't just play 2 games at once. I'd end up neglecting one altogether, which I'm kind of doing right now with this one. Real niggas don't neglect anything but these hoes. But you know, there was a while where I was neglecting Xenogears instead, so... I mean, things kind of shift at times. And there may be a time, since I am near Solaris in this game, I'm just about to start the Solaris quest in Xenogears. In that game, actually. And after that, there's going to be Disc 2, and I might not want to play that game much once we get to Disc 2, for reasons you may already know of. You see, you're supposed to have like a node or a key or something to activate that thing in that frame right there, I believe. Yeah, shields can be a bitch in this game. But I'm gonna... Whoa, I never saw that guy before. Now I'm feeling kind of high risk. Earth Ruin. Shockwave. Big Sword. Everybody, start ODing right now. And apparently my worries were not without merits. Wow, that thing is impressive. It took 2 hard-ass hits. I never fought this previous time I was grinding around here. That's fucking cool. I mean, it puts up more of a fight than, to be honest, a lot of the bosses in this game. So, good on you, mate. It's too bad that Katrina doesn't have higher HP right now. Because that's who I really want to be in the 300s right now. But Sarah's made improvements. That should count for something. Not sure what, but definitely something. Alright. All these motherfuckers have shields, so you know it's gonna be a bitch to kill them. Doesn't help that they're actually pretty Gucci when it comes to HP. I'm genuinely surprised by how strong these guys are from when I last remembered them. It doesn't help that Nora isn't in my party anymore. Okay, let me get rid of this one last guy. Come on. Yes. This game is tempting me to start using some Waz's slash tech attacks. I'm gonna call them tech attacks. Fuck it, man. I'm badass. Okay. Who needs a shield right now? Get your ass a shield. I don't know how you can use a bow and arrow and a shield, but you definitely need a fucking shield. Because you can't take a hit, man. So find a way to multitask. Get like a third arm or something. It'd definitely be more easy than you taking a third hit. Or even a second hit. From anyone. And by you, I'm referring to Sarah, of course, because, as I've said before, Sarah is squishy as fuck. Another thing I've noticed, a lot of people really have feelings for Katrina. I don't know why. Apparently she just seems like the dominant type of chick. Aggressive type people tend to like. On the internet. I keep forgetting that this motherfucker ain't Sarah. He can take a hit. Oh, he could probably take a hit better than most of these guys. His health is in the 300s. Come on, Katrina. Why isn't your health in the 300s yet? Someone definitely needs to hit her. one mission I really want to do is one that needs to be activated in this league. So, but it is very tempting to get started on the really expensive quest in the what I think it was the Great. Look it up. A lot of interesting items around for that quest. Hold up. Go ahead. Start an encounter with me. I'll fuck you up. Good. Ooh, that guy. I'm not used to his face, so I'm not gonna chance it. Lag is turning kind of nasty right now. I wonder if I downloaded something by accident. Accidentally. I hate using the word by. Sounds too passive. Passive voice. No es bueno, man. Oh, great arc. A lot of interesting items around there, but we're actually getting really interesting items right now that I may have to dump from my inventory because this game is anal about its items and shit. Hold on. You know what? I should probably let her use Tomahawk too. See, what are some of the interesting items we can get from the Great Plains? Some fish scales. Some gold, even though we'll have to spend gold to get there. And to actually get to some of these caves. There's 4 in total, by the way. A shell blazer, I don't know what that is. Fang charm. I might get started on that next episode. Hell yeah. But we're already getting shields, so fuck it, let's get some shields right now. You know, I kind of feel for Akatoshi in a weird way. I mean, he makes all these bizarre games that are definitely and undoubtedly acquired tastes. And not a lot of people know about the Saga series. It sells well in Japan, but when you get to the West, people really have an unfair, skewed view on this game. They look at it, they're like, what is this crap? That didn't really help with Unlimited Saga. I mean, that game already kind of took things too far, too quickly. Definitely didn't help with Saga Frontier or Saga Frontier 2. I should probably get started on reading katakana so I can understand shit like that. Like, what the fuck was that? I don't know. I really don't. When I see all those skeleton bones, I do want to inspect some of them. It may be shit, but I don't care. Could you imagine if this was like Grandia, where getting ambushed leaves you with like a different theme? That would be cool. I like Grandia. And I like really tense music too, so I don't remember this, so let's just try spamming the confirm button, seeing if we could kill it. Just like that. Wow, you actually took that hit. Okay, that wasn't such a smart idea, but smart ideas and me don't go together very well. Okay, Robin. Yeah, definitely get started with Snake Shot, Tomahawk, and aiming. Oh wow, that was actually really good. And her HP finally went up, even though she wasn't the one that got hit right there, so I don't get the stat system in this game. At least in Final Fantasy 2, there was some semblance of continuity. I fucking hate when people start whispering. Like, Dominicans have weird ways of communicating with each other publicly. They whistle, they hiss, they make sucking noises, um, they fart, they screech, they do all sorts of unnecessary shit. Just say what up, my nigga. I mean, humans have the gift of speaking. So actually use that gift. I didn't even know Snake Shot was a field attack. Fuck Bolt Pierce. One less weapons points, more or less damage, probably a status effect, and it's a field attack. The choice is so simple, it's not even funny. Okay, I got a spider. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. I'm probably have to check in the items section, because I'm a wavy nigga like that, but and I better speak the fuck up while I'm doing this Let's Play. This isn't an ASMR video. Oh man. Y'all niggas already know. Keep it 100. I certainly like the unfamiliarity that comes with these enemies. So where's the Devil Palace thing? Okay, Water Dragon. Tab. Item. The spider, it's a sword? Let me see this. That's amazing. So we got a sort of 2 more attack power. I didn't even know about some of these secrets. See, this place is starting to look more interesting to me. I thought it would be boring as hell. Hey, it's Michael Jackson. Mr. Michael Jackson. Hold on. It's not a long sword? I'm sorry, big sword? What is spider? Hmm. Id breaker, sidewinder. So she doesn't have any weapons points to do. Yeah, we'll do a beast chaser. I think we abused the living hell out of that. Okay. Tomahawk and aiming. Okay, so Mr. Michael Jackson. Okay. He's not as tough as I thought he'd be. I mean, I've always been intimidated by him because he does carry an aura of power to him. Better than nothing. I mean, this game can be challenging, but the same could be said of the Shin Megami series. It's challenging if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Not as much so as well. Sweep down. I get it, so... Let me see if she has all text right now. No, she doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unequip her of that. Get her back with the two-handed. Big sword. I don't know who to give it to. Alright, you win, Katrina, as usual. You get it all. I want to fight that thing. Oh crap, I don't know if I want to fight this thing anymore. Just kidding. I still want to fight this thing. I don't know how tough it is. Oh! Holy shit. Well, let me see something. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of there. Okay, let me try something. Now for something completely different. Tomahawk aiming. Okay, so wait up. Let me know if that person knocks. Good thing we get an ample amount of LP, otherwise this shit would be cray. For some reason this song comes out a lot more vivid now, but whatever. Alright. The stakes are certainly higher. Praise death, it is lucky to die. Now to lucky place. I didn't know that I wrote fucking haikus during my emo years. I know I did that one haiku to close off one of my webcam videos, but come on, let's kill everything right now. I think we can lay low with the crazier attacks right now. But definitely that bird is in my shit list. I don't want to fuck around too much right now. Ooh, I didn't know about all this shit in this dungeon. Should I make another save file? Fine. I don't have a lot of save files anymore, so it's not gonna mean much. Hopefully Sarah will be in her 200s by the time we're finished digging around this dungeon. This palace of doom, actually, but it's a JRPG, everything's a dungeon, technically. If a dungeon had any strict architectural meaning, I think JRPGs have officially killed it. Or RPGs in general, while we're at it. Nope. That's gonna be my bomb squad. You know I'm nervous when I open another save file. I hate doing that kind of shit. All that extra effort shit. The reason I had to open another save file, of course, is because sometimes saving religiously can screw you over. Because you could save at a spot where no matter what you do, your ass is dead. And you don't want that. But of course, if you had some good progress and you died and you missed all that progress because you didn't save it, that's bad too. My only fear is that I've gotten so far in this place that I'll have to press like tab 5 billion times just to like tab will like lose its meaning. I don't know because I've never been this deep in any dungeon in this game. So that's my fear. That at some point I can't just spam tab to get out of here. No matter how much LP you have, if your whole party is wiped out at this point in the game, you are screwed. It's game over. Just like any other RPG. There has to be at least one person standing or kneeling. Yeah, kill that mushroom thing. Good thing Carl is powerful. I'm telling you that much. If he was a weak character, if he was like a pushover, we would be screwed right now. Okay, what's here? Is there any way to like advance? Because I'm not worried about the spike. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll be more frugal with him too. I'll be frugal with everyone right now. Let me check on my potions actually. Oh, never mind. I'll check that later. One trope this game definitely suffers from is that you do feel a lot more sleepy playing this game 10 minutes in. This game hits you with that 2 o'clock feeling. Okay, now you can use an aiming. You save that for him. Okay. There's no doubt on my mind that my exploration of this dungeon hasn't been thorough at all, but she seems to be immune to sleep, or at least hypnosis. So she's immune to Biggie Smalls. Now I think about it, that does make sense considering the quest we had before. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, right. I feel like some popcorn kernels in my teeth for some reason. Hey, he's got it. That's actually less good than your normal hits. The hell? They're doing counter attacks now? We are totally screwed right now. You have no idea how much I just want to, like, save state right now. But we got Bolt Pierce, so that's the next best thing. This is why we have multiple save files. And now I'm ultra mad at the slowdown. It almost looks like we backtracked. I think we did backtrack. Yeah, we did. We backtracked. If we had a better form, this place would certainly be a lot easier, but I'm not worried about that right now since I know I'm not strong enough to do shit right now. Jack shit, even. But yeah, this place is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was doing in my previous playthrough of this area. Like, I think 4 days ago, 5 days ago, even a week ago. But I know I didn't do something right. 'Cause this shit was a lot easier. I think it's the passageways. I didn't know that there were actually like entranceways, like different things. King Relics, Maximus Quest. There's a barrier stone. Let's see if we got that item in our exploration of this place. No, but we got a demon belt. Hmm. Let me just pimp out my characters right now. So it's a type of shirt. Okay, well, that would... Who's the shittiest in defense? I'm not counting her. So why would a belt count as like a shirt? I don't know. She has a fur vest. Okay, that would actually be inferior. Okay. Right now he has the lowest defense, but we should focus on our softer characters, so... tough luck. Hmm. There is one final thing I do want to check for myself. Well, there's a couple of things I want to check for myself. Self-burning. Is that like a healing thing, or does that improve... Oh, it improves attack, because now he has like a fire element to it that adds more power to it. It's bad enough to get punched, but to get punched by a nigga that's on fire... Well, that's just crazy. Hopefully now the game will deem me strong enough to do some of these quests. Okay, run all the way down. Do not fuck with that bird. That bird will kill your ass. Probably wouldn't even notice you while he does it. I'm not saying that because that bird put fear into my heart, but that's just how it is, man. That bird is strong as shit. Those three birds, actually. And you know damn well I want to fight that shit. Ho! Like my name is Randy Savage. Ho! You know what I might do is I might like go to an inn, save my game, and then go back to this area to take those three birds out. Just because I'm that thirsty to kill them. Never fought these motherfuckers before. Definitely want to try all my new stuff right now. If it's a new enemy, I'm not going to give it an ounce of mercy. Because this dungeon has put fear deeply into my heart. It's embedded. Irrationally so, but that's not something I'm going to deny. So this is interesting. We're actually really high up on this palace. Whoa, whoa. Well, that thing looks scary, but it's not that scary. Now I can safely spam the confirm button, knowing I'll be alive in the end. Not to say that it's weak, but those three firebirds, they scare me a lot more than this thing. It doesn't help that I never use magic in this game. Which, looking at people defeating bosses in this game, a lot of people do use magic. So I'm probably in the wrong for not using it or diversifying weapons my characters use. Or using any other form that, for that matter. I mean, I'm only gonna get so far just using free fights. It's too bad it got hit by Biggie Smalls. Well, this guy has nothing left. That's horrible. Of course, Katrina will soon follow, but still, that isn't reassuring to know. Okay, this is as far as we can get. You're kidding me, right? Oh well. I wonder how far I would be in this game if I had Fat Robin with me. This game ODs. She's so. Hmm. Yeah, but you would have fought the boss at this point if you had the ring, but you need a ring in order to actually face some of these guys. To face the Earth Guardian. Okay, this I can manage. I'm not gonna be BTFOing any of these enemies anytime soon, but my big fear, my big concern is based on the direction I want to go, trying to avoid some of those firebirds. It won't be mission impossible, but I do not want to fight them. If I'm forced to fight them, then I'll have to go the other way. Okay. What happened to, like, number of enemies I had to deal with at a given time? Is this because I've been in this dungeon for such a long time? They thought, alright, he's overstaying his welcome, so he's either level grinding or he's just fucking up. So let's try to give him a difficult time. I'm pretty sure there's one area in this that I haven't explored yet. And that contains a belt that we should probably be going for ASAP. Well, not ASAP. But it's something we don't have. Our HP up. Good thing we have Smash though, so... Well, I can smell my own blood now. Uh... Good thing we have Smash, so when we get back here, we can take on those 3 birds. And vengeance will be mine. How about that? Okay. You know, I was thinking that if the other 2 versions of this game were translated fully, I would have done playthroughs of them, which would have actually been really funny considering the fact that this game's, as rushed as it is, this game is probably like, has a lot more information on it than you would find for the other 2. I'm already struggling with this one. So it's been goofy to see me fail at these games, but this game was made in 1995, and it has a translation that was complete since at least the summer of the year 2000. Citation needed, of course. And for some reason, I don't know why, there hasn't been a full translation of Romantic Saga 1, which has been out since at least 1992, and Romantic Saga 2, which has been out since 1993. Which, for those of us who suck at deducing things, for those of you who suck at deducing things, that means that it's taken at least 21 or 22 years for some of these games to get like a full translation. And they haven't gotten that yet. 22 years. Romancing Saga 2 only has a 20% translation, and Romancing Saga 1 has an 80%, but judging by some of the playthroughs I've seen for that game, that translation, the 80% might have been exaggerated a lot, considerably. a lot of that game is just it's not even katakana or hiranaga or kanji. A lot of that game is fucking weird ass. It's just random letters and gibberish. Like, we use Arabic letters, I believe. Or, I don't know what we call our letters. Oh, they're Arabic numbers, I think. But they just have it assorted out so that it doesn't really mean anything. You can't really understand what some of these items or spells are, or these tech attacks, or a lot of dialogue in the game. There's at one point where there's a lot of words that have been translated. And there's another point where a lot of them haven't been translated at all. So I would have been down to play some of these games, but to tell you the truth, I can't play an incomplete game or a game with an incomplete translation. I mean, people want to diss the awkward translations in this game, but at least the game has been fully translated, with the exception of some of the status ailments and when a weapon is when an attack is blocked or missed, because those are damn near impossible to translate. But at least I know what the fuck is going on in this game for the most part. The rest of what I don't understand, it isn't because of translation, it's because of the fact that the game mechanics are not intuitive. So I would have been confused simply for not having a guide. But that's the first time in a long time I've played this game. I didn't do any quests, but you know what? I don't really mind. This has been Mr. Wonka 7, and suck my dick.